So today is going to be why did I pop out like that? Whatever. Today is going to be a fun day. I hope. I'm going to show you guys a little bit around LRM, and then I'm going to give you recommendations of anime recommendations even for the whole family. Not that all of these are for the whole family, but I'm going to give you something that I recommend you show to each aspect of your family as they come to visit this holiday, at least here in the United States. Let's get on with it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Cup of Genre. Actually, hey, it's 2 days in a row, so there's that here on the Genreverse YouTube channel and Genreverse Podcast Network. All your favorite podcast apps. Give us a subscribe right here on the YouTube channel if you are watching, and then leave thumbs up or down. Interact with the videos. Even comments are a great big help to us. Hey, look, I did fix the browser window, so there's that. For those of you watching, that is, listening on your favorite app, give us a follow on there, like I said, and check out all the non-reaction content that's on our YouTube video is all here, including stuff from the Genreverse Sports YouTube channel. Support the channel with merch, because hey, there's that, it's a thing. And I realized I did not turn down the brightness on all of my monitors. Oh my god. And then, of course, the merch and the Redbubble link you saw there. I was blinded by the light. LRMonline.com for all written news, opinions, reviews, all sorts of traditional internet media there, or everything in geek, pop culture, entertainment news. Celebrity interviews from LRM YouTube channel also go up there. Seriously, the brightness of the screen is bugging me. I really wish I could do presets for brightness, because what I use when I'm editing and what I use when I play games versus recording, because we have to have more light for the camera but too much light from the monitors, which are constantly changing, makes the recordings weird. Anyways, I wish I had some button push presets. That would be nice. Around LRMonline.com, where we start out with these shows. Lots of stuff going on in the Marvel world, well, in comic book movies and in general. Superman Legacy had some rumors go up, but James Gunn came out and debunked them himself. One thing that's not being debunked is who's going to be Lex Luthor, and he was, if I'm not mistaken, rumored either for Superman and or Lex Luthor before, but I believe he's been at least rumored for Lex in a while. Nicholas Hoult, good actor. He was the second Beast, the Beast in the X-Men first class line of films. But that's not what made him a good actor. Something I really enjoy him in is The Great on Hulu, opposite of Elle Fanning, about Catherine the Great and freaking Peter, right? Yeah. Anyways, if you know the history, it takes a lot of the real history, exaggerates it, and then takes some of the mythology, if you will, some of the rumors and whatnot of what happened between him and Catherine, and it runs with some of those theories instead of what most people take as the actual history. But I don't want to ruin it. It's a lot of fun. He's gonna be Lex Luthor. I can see it. I think the guy's got the range for it. And yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that one in the comments below. Can you see this guy as Lex Luthor better than Jesse is it Eisenberg? I hope I got the name right. But better than his. That was just awful. On the MCU side, there's some Thunderbolt story rumors. We know that Robert Kirkman let loose that the Sentry is going to be coming to the Thunderbolts movie for sure. Named an actor Lin Yoon. Is that it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but that was a few days ago. But for those of you that don't know about the Sentry, he's got this alter ego known as the Void, or this like counterpart, if you will, counter ego, this dark side of him, almost like Adam Warlock in a way. This time they're gonna have it become like its own realm. The Void is, well, a void realm, I guess, not just this alternate persona. And yeah, can we get some toast on Twitter? Has thrown that out there. Look, a lot of stuff from Can We Get Some Toast and My Time to Shine Hello has not had a chance to come to fruition because of delays and strikes and more delays. However, they've had some good track records, especially My Time to Shine. There's a lot of time between now and 2025 for things to change up. So who knows? I would wager that between the two of those accounts, they've quite often had at least information that was good at the time. No doubt about that. So that brings us on to recommendations. Man, I actually talked a little bit more about that stuff than I thought I was going to. So I got a few shows and I got a movie for you guys. And the movie is an all ages family affair. I think it is one of the best movies out there for anime, and all of these are relatively recent. Well, most of them are relatively recent, and I wanted it to be that way so that your family that you're trying to introduce these to that might not be into anime won't be put off by, especially if you're using dubs, for English speakers at least. They won't be put off by, say, aged animation techniques and things like that. Although the animation for this movie is different, I think it's really easy to settle into, and I think it looks great. And yeah, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Yes, this is my Mal. It's not 100% complete by any means necessary, but you can see it there. And yeah, this is in English words, bubble up like soda pop. It is Cider no Yo ni Kotoba ga Waki. I can't even. I try. Anyways, words bubble up like soda pop. I love it. It's a great film. Coming of age. Speaks near and dear to me. Without giving too much away, there's a big move coming up, and I mean, like, your family is moving from one spot to a faraway spot, and that's something I had to deal with as a army brat all my life, and most of my adult life, having to move, making new friends, losing old ones, so to speak. Losing, you can communicate these days, but it also deals with someone that is dealing with image issues, someone that has an internet persona and or internet presence, but has insecurities about themselves, and these interactions between these two people and their groups of friends, and these threads that can combine them all. It's a beautiful story. It's a little bit of a romance. I say a little bit. It's a lot of a romance. It's multi-generational. And it's freaking adorable. So I highly suggest. This is one that on, like Thanksgiving Day after dinner, you're like, hey, I get to pick the movie this year, or I want us to all sit and check out this movie. Try Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. I don't think you could go wrong with it. For shows, something all ages, and it shouldn't be any surprise that I would pick this one, because you can argue that it's educational, so your young cousins or your young nephew, nieces, whatever, can enjoy these as well. But it's Dr. Stone, man. I think the first bit of Dr. Stone getting towards the tournament, because I don't know if you can make it through all 24 episodes of season 1 with your family, but I think that first chunk of them right before we get to the tournament could be enough to hook some people. I love Dr. Stone. I do think it's all ages. Sure, there's a few parts like the Yuzuriha does not have a dick joke in it. Some parents might not want their 8-year-old to hear that, but I probably already hear that on the playground if it's anything like it was when I was a kid. But it's great, man. Dr. Stone is accessible. It's fun. It's action. There's mystery. There's sci-fi. There's realism in that sci-fi. It's very, very cool. It's very, very fun. We of course react to it on AVR Squared here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. Check those out if you haven't already. It's a passion, man. I've got figures back there. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see the cheaper, smaller Gin and Senku there, but I've got the bigger ones for Tsukasa, Senku, and Gin up on that top shelf. So yeah, Dr. Stone, that's another suggestion for all ages. Like I said, the whole family here. Now, if you're a teenager and you've got some teenage cousins coming over, or you're the adult and you got some teenage nephews, nieces coming over, what would you recommend for them, Kyle? I hear you say. And I was messing up what I was going to say anyways. I tried to roll it off. How did it work? I recommend getting them into SSSS Gridman. The Gridman universe, I have not gotten a chance to see the movie yet because I cannot find a copy with official subtitles out. And while I did find the ability to get some fan subs, I'm not quite there yet. Subaraya and Trigger, I want to give you money. Can you guys please get this an official sub here in the West that I can access? Because I'm trying to throw a little bit of money at you guys. I want the Gridman Universe movie, but Gridman itself, the first part of this franchise. Well, there was that short, but anyways. Gridman is great. You've got a established IP which you can point to both in the East with the Hyper Agent Gridman, and here in the West with Super Samurai Cyber Squad, hence the SSSS. Take on Hyper Agent Gridman. You can connect all of that. You say, see, you remember, this, or hey, did you ever know about the Superhuman Samurai side of things? Mechs in a way, but it's really tokusatsu. I think I said that right. Ultraman type stuff, but there is a mech feel to it because there are some robots that combine to the Ultraman looking character there that you see on your screen. Wonderful story that you get to see the side characters go through. Yuta, the main character's friends, Rika, and what was the other guy's name? Crap, I feel awful. I don't want to search all through it, but he's got a male friend right here that you see, and the name's escaping me right now, but Utsumi, there it is. Sorry, Sho Utsumi. He's They get really good. They get a really good arc. The I don't want to give away too much, but the whole villain side of this thing, they have a very touching arc to go through, and kind of speaks to the way some people will use escapism to really escape, almost to a dangerous level. You start talking about delusions and things like that, and living in your mind a bit too much as a coping mechanism. There's a lot of deep threads in this, and it goes on into a second series, Dynazenon, SSSS Dynazenon, and that I think is even better in many ways than this first entry. But I would recommend this for your older kids, because it's sure the action is there, it's great and fun, but it really is those deeper elements that I think you need a little bit of age and a little bit of experience and maybe even a little bit of heartache to really appreciate. For the romantics in the family, or for the girls, if you got some more traditional family members where the girls are all the touchy-feely ones, I cannot recommend enough Kaguya-sama Love is War. I think this is an adorable anime. I think the English cast is amazing. I think the Japanese cast is amazing. Because I love Dr. Stone's English cast, there's a lot of reasons to love the Kaguya-sama dub as well, English dub as well. There's a lot of cross-pollination there, and it's hilarious to hear Tsukasa narrating the lives of Dr. Stone Kingdom of Science characters. So there's that. It's adorable. It's mostly good, I would say, for all ages that are aware of at least humans kiss and do physical stuff. I don't remember too much. There are some jokes about doing it. There's a great joke fairly early on where one of the characters completely misunderstands what doing it really is, and it's very funny. But that's like the most of the dirty humor in this. Not very dirty at all. So essentially all ages, but definitely this is not something, if you're not into romance, that you're gonna really be into. And anyone who doesn't have patience for the will they, won't they, you might want to see if they're interested in one of the other things that I recommended. But if you haven't seen Kaguya-sama, are you sleeping under a rock? I mean, it's highly recommended. It's super popular. I like it. Christine really liked it, so check that one out. And then my last recommendation for you guys for the holidays is for the we're gonna say the adults in the room only. Okay, we're gonna say it's for the young adults. If you got that edgy cousin that's not 14, even though you guys wink wink nudge nudge, say no more, this is not for the teenagers. This one's a little bit older, and you have to watch it in English if you're an English speaker, because the profanity in this is just there's something about English profanity being used by English speakers through an English dialogue, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's just British, Canadians, Americans, even the Australians. With that English, man, the cursing can just go further, right? There's something about it. So, panty and stocking. It's cool that Trigger's going to be bringing this back sometime in the future. But this dirty, filthy, meant to look like an American style take on anime is just profane. It's filthy. It's disgusting. There's no way anyone not of age should be watching this. Do what your pay grade can handle, but it's hilarious. You've got two fallen angels, and I realized I didn't even describe what Kaguya-sama was about. I said a little bit of stuff about it. Anyways, you got two fallen angels that want to buy their way back into heaven by fighting ghosts. Right? That's the premise there. But it's dirty. It's disgusting. It is bathroom humor. It is Kevin Smith, classic Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob level bathroom humor. I love it. It's hilarious. Christine and I watched this on the recommendation of Joseph Jammer, Janet Medina, here on Does Breaking Geek Radio on the Genreverse. And we laughed and we laughed and we laughed again when we watched episodes again occasionally. It's great, guys. I show it to them and enjoy it. If they're fans of stuff like South Park, if they're fans of stuff like American Dad and Family Guy, and have the tolerance for legitimate poop humor, then show them panty and stocking. So there you guys go. Kaguya-sama, if you did watch all the way through, that is well, I kind of said the will they, won't they. I think I described it a little bit, just didn't get the characters more specific like some of the others. Anyways, those are my 5 recommendations. A movie that you guys can watch, 4 series, a little something for everyone, some action, some comedy, family friendly, and some bathroom humor. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would recommend people check out with their family, trying to get people into anime during the holidays. Put those recommendations in the comments down below, or join our Discord. Discord link is in the video description, and yeah, join us in the Discord and talk about recommendations. We have an anime manga weebs room just for us to geek out about anime. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if it's something you haven't done already. It would really help us out. Lots of reactions, lots of podcasts, movie reviews, and more. The podcasts all go up on your favorite podcast apps. Check out the merch and the Redbubble link down below as well. And yeah, guys, lrmonline.com. I will see you. We'll see. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, but no promises. Bye.